Hi, my name is Leah and this is my story time. Thank you so much for joining me on this very, very sunny day. I hope it's sunny where you are. Now, lots of people got in touch with me and requested this story that I'm going to read today, and I didn't have it at home, so I had to really look and find it somewhere and see if I could get my hands on it, and I managed to get my hands on it. So I think it was Olivia that asked for this book, and I know that Miss Burrows and Miss Arusu from Seabright School, there's that you, hello everyone, they asked for this story too, and I managed to get my hands on it. Yes, I did, and it's this one. I'm going to read it for you today. I hope you enjoy it. It's called Superworm, and it is by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. Yes, another one. Whoa, hasn't she written some amazing stories? If you know this one, I hope you enjoy it. But if you've not read it, I hadn't read it before either. It's a really good one. So I'm going to read it now. Don't worry, I will show you the pictures each time I get to the end of the page. So here we go. This is Superworm by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wriggle. Watch him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. And there he is. My, look at all of the mini beasts you can spot in that picture. We've got Superworm here, but look all around him. I think there's a caterpillar and a dragonfly and some beetles over here and maybe an ant here. Whoa, and look, he's picking up this huge stone. He is super strong. Wow. Help! Disaster! Baby Toad has hopped onto a major road. Quick! Whatever can we do? Oh no! Baby Toad has stepped onto a major road. Oh! Look, I think that's his mummy and daddy saying, no! Quick! Whatever can we do? Look! A Superworm lasso. Superworm has grabbed him and he's pulling him out of the way of all that traffic on the road. Oh, well done, Superworm. The bees are feeling bored today. They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees. No need to mope. Look at all the bees. They do look bored, look. They look as if they're yawning. Oh, no. They're bored. How many of you have said that? Oh, you haven't? Good, I'm glad. There we go. The bees are feeling bored today. They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees. No need to mope. It's Superworm, the skipping rope. Look at that. Oh, Superworm is so clever. And the bees are all jumping over the Superworm skipping rope. Beetle's fallen in the well. Is she drowning? Who can tell? Not to panic, all is fine. There we go. Oh no, look. She's fallen in the well. And there she is, right down the bottom, splashing around. And everyone's looking because not to panic, all is fine. It's Superworm, the fishing line. Oh, hooray for Superworm. He's a fishing line that's been let down the well and he's grabbed the beetle. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, uncle ant and earwig aunt, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. There we go. All of the little creatures are cheering for Superworm. That is a really good chant, isn't it? And look, Superworm looks so happy with that. The chant is carried on the air to Wizard Lizard in his lair. He mutters in his servant's ear, "Find that worm, bring him here." And there's Wizard Lizard, and this must be his servant. Oh, what's this? Some kind of flower. I wonder what that's used for. The servant crow is black and grim. Everyone is scared of him. They all let out a fearful shriek, "Ah!" to see their hero in his beak. Oh no! Oh no! The crow has captured Superworm. Oh, I wonder what Wizard Lizard wants with him. The wizard waves his magic flower. "Now, Superworm, you're in my power, and you must tunnel, writhe and coil to find me treasure in the soil." Superworm is very cross to have a lizard as his boss, but when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. And there you can see what a beautiful picture. There's the crow servant, and this flower was a magic flower. Oh, and it's keeping Superworm from wiggling away. Oh no! And the lizard wants him to wiggle and see if he can find treasure in the soil. For days he tunnels, twists and winds, but all the treasure that he finds is 2 small buttons, half a cork, a toffee and a plastic fork. The lizard flicks an angry tail. "Have one last try, and if you fail to find that treasure down below, I'll feed you to my hungry crow." Oh no. And there, oh no. Oh dear, I hope he can find some more treasure. I don't want Superworm to end up as the crow's dinner. The crow is flapping through the night. Everyone looks up in fright. They see him perched upon an oak and listen to his dreadful croak. "Superworm is good to eat. Superworm's a special treat. He'll be juicy, fat and firm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm." Oh no, he's thinking about eating Superworm. He's thinking about all the juicy things he's going to eat when he eats Superworm. Oh, he is a bit of a nasty piece of work, that Wizard Lizard. Action! Quickly, at the double. Superworm's in frightful trouble. We must help him if we can. We must hatch a cunning plan. And there you go. All of Superworm's friends are going to try and help him. Because Superworm helped them, didn't he? I wonder what they're going to come up with. The garden creatures leave their home, carrying a honeycomb. They jump and fly and crawl and creep. And there you can see them. Jumping and flying, crawling and creeping. They jump and fly and crawl and creep and find the lizard. Shh, fast asleep. There he is. The lizard is fast asleep. And look, they've got these little glow bugs to guide them in the dark. They chew the petals off his flower to rob him of his magic power. The caterpillars fetch some leaves, while busily the spider weaves. Oh, I wonder what they're doing. The spider's building a spider's web. That looks a bit like a net to me. Do you think they could catch the wizard lizard? Maybe. That's a good idea to eat his magic flower, isn't it? The web is strong. The web is tough. The web is plenty big enough. The wizard wakes. This isn't funny. I'm wrapped in leaves and stuck with honey. That's what they use the honeycomb for. They've stuck him in the web. Oh, what a clever idea. And look, Wizard Lizard doesn't look very happy with that. Then up the bees and beetles fly and lift the web into the sky. Whoa, oh, Wizard Lizard. He's being taught a lesson now, isn't he? He looks a bit scared. This is the place, and bang, crash, thump. The wizard's in the rubbish dump. And now from somewhere underground, there comes a distant rumbling sound. The earth begins to heave, and then... So there's Wizard Lizard in the rubbish dump. Look at that. He doesn't look very happy about it at all. And then, from somewhere underground, there comes a distant rumbling sound. The earth begins to heave. And then, Superworm is back again! Hooray! Wow, how wonderful is that? Look, Superworm is back. Superworm, the swing, the slide, the hula hoop, the fairground ride. I love these pictures. Look, the swing and the slide and the hula hoop, and whoa, look at this fairground ride. That looks so exciting. Superworm, the belt, the hat, the crane, the train, the acrobat. Oh, Superworm, you're so clever. Look, here's a belt around Rabbit's waist, a hat on Mole's head. He's a crane lifting up sticks, and a train, and an acrobat. Wow, look at him. He's so clever. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, uncle ant and earwig aunt, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long, Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm, hip hip hooray for Superworm. And there he is, having fun, helping all of his friends, and everyone is cheering and they're chanting that wonderful chant. Isn't that a really fun, cool story? There it is, Superworm, and you can see what lots of the mini bee's friends do in that story. You can see that the snails and the slugs, they eat flowers, don't they? Because they ate wizard lizards. And the bees, they make sticky honey. And a spider makes a web, because that's what they did in this story. Now, I hope you enjoyed that. Now, things are changing in my family. So, next week, I won't be here every day with a story. I'm going to do probably 2 stories a week. I hope that's okay for you. I will pick some really good ones, and I will let you know when I've done my stories. Probably one at the beginning of the week and one at the end. So, until next time, I hope you enjoyed my stories. Have a lovely weekend, and do take care and be kind. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye!